All right, hey, what's up? Today, I wanted to talk about Goodwill and Goodwill hunting, if you will, but this idea of trying to find gear and stuff at Goodwill, finding good deals. I've had totally hit or miss luck with this, which is like after a little bit of research. That's how it goes. You basically have to keep trying to find stuff. I am on my way to Goodwill right now, so wanted to do a little preemptive spiel here, and then I'm going to kind of report on when I get out of Goodwill how it went. I might take a little bit of video while I'm in there, but I'm not sure if it gets weird. I'm not going to do that, but so I've got a Goodwill it's a decent size Goodwill, and it's about 5 minutes from my house, so I can it's Thursday morning, I can pop down there in the morning, get in and out in about 15 minutes, because there is and I would assume most of the stores are like this, but there's a spot where they put kind of all the electronics, anything related to guitar and gear would be there. I've passed up a couple of little practice amps that I've seen there. They have actually a separate counter where there are every once in a while guitars. I passed up there was like an acoustic, it was like a first act or something, but they had it in a case, and I was like, hey man, can I see what's in the case? He brought it out, and sorry for the lighting, I'm getting pounded by the sun. Dude brought it out, it was just the first act, so I passed. Haven't had the glorious, I found a 59 Strat, and I don't think that's gonna happen. But what did happen and was very cool and kind of got me started on this was I'm standing there just going down the row of the electronics. There's like a really long shelf. I'll try to get a shot of it if I can, if it's not too weird. But I'm going down the row, and I see this microphone, and man, it's sunny today. I'm like, holy crap. And I grabbed it, SM58 for $10. It's a $100 microphone. And the other thing is, if you take a little trick about the SM58, if you take the ball top off of it, and you can use it as a 57. So an SM58 is just a 57 with like the ball filter for like vocal, it filters vocal stuff. I don't know the technical stuff, but if you pull that little thing off of there, boom, you got yourself a 57, which is one of the most popular and famous microphones ever to be conceived. So yeah, that was super cool. I kind of, in my head, I liken that to, I caught a giant fish in this pond once. That was a giant fish for me. It was fun and exciting anyway. Again, not a 59 Stratocaster or whatever, or a Les Paul, but it was cool nonetheless. $10 for a mic that I'm sure I'm going to use a ton in my studio, and it's kind of fun to just go and see what's there. So I'm just about at Goodwill. Oh crap, are they not open yet? I thought they opened at 7. I am here at Goodwill. I think they're open, it's just that nobody's here, so that's also good. I did read somewhere where people were saying, get there early, different times. Oh man, I'm in the handicap. Get there early, different times of day are better, whatever. Like I read somewhere, someone said like right after a weekend, like on a Monday, is the best time, because everybody's throwing all their junk out over the weekend. I was like, that doesn't seem to make sense, because wouldn't everybody go on Saturday and Sunday and gut everything? But I guess not. Maybe the people who are processing are working all weekend and finally putting it out on Monday. So here we are. It's Thursday. I'm going to go in and see what they got. This is the electronics area. Up and down, you can see there's just a ton of kind of junk. And just stereos and a bunch of stuff people are just basically throwing out. Some of this stuff I've seen there before too, so I know it's just kind of sitting there. I don't know if they eventually just clear it out or whatever, but and then, you know, there's kind of this counter over here. I saw this little kind of toy guitar. The strings were all messed up on it. Not interested. So was able to pretty much get in and out quickly. I'm usually able to just run in, check that electronics shelf, and then check that side counter and just get out. One thing about doing these trips is getting distracted. So it's super easy when you go in there. It's like, oh, hey, look, DVDs. Oh, hey, look, a little box that just looks old and ornate. Or, hey, they got records. You know, all those little things, kind of your time adds up, which is totally fine. If, you know, if you got the time and you want to do it, go. It's fun to kind of explore Goodwill, see what they got, you know, and you might find something that's a little bit, you know, for your house or your studio or whatever. Because the other thing you got to factor in when you're kind of doing the multiple, when you're trying to find a Goodwill deal, is your time going in, checking it out, multiple trips. Does it pay off for the deal that you get? That's how I'm starting to think about it. This is about my 5th trip, so I'm waiting for, I think lightning's getting ready to strike here. You know, that microphone maybe was 5 trips ago. So I also kind of wondering if, you know, kind of it's, let's see, it's August, so maybe end of summer, not the best time, because people really aren't in that clean out mindset. You know, maybe it's spring. Maybe spring's the best time to be doing this. But I'm going to keep trying it, and I will keep kind of doing little episodes, trying to see, you know, if I can come to some conclusion on the best way to do this. But as of today, it was a big old fat goose egg. So that's it. I'll be posting more updates on this, doing this a little bit more in the future. Thanks for watching. Check me out musically, Cutter Savage, on all the social media stuffs. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to Cutter Savage on YouTube, and I'm out. Peace.